Hello, everyone out there. Welcome to Radio Free Decipher. This is Evan Lorenz. I'm joined today by Dan Bojanowski, our organized play coordinator.
Hello, hello.
As you heard last week, Kyle Hoyer is out on vacation, so that is, you're going to have to deal with us.
I'm the guest host.
Yes. It's kind of odd. He's even sitting in Kyle's chair. It's a little disorienting.
Spooky.
Yeah. Most of the office, well, I should say most of the marketing team is out at Toy Fair, or members of the marketing team. We've got Monica, the VP of marketing, out. We've got Ross, who supervised production, is out. Just a lot of people out of the office doing Toy Fair thing. You heard from any of them?
Yeah, I've talked to Monica a few times, and she said it's going well. She got to meet with Scott Bakula a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Got to talk to him a little bit.
I saw a bit of him on Comedy Central on the Daily Show this week, where he was talking about his action figure he saw at Toy Fair. It's funny.
Good stuff.
What did Monica have to say?
She said that things were going well. Yeah. It was.
It's a trade show.
Yeah.
Is the thing. Toy Fair. You guys aren't really missing anything. It's really a show for vendors.
It's a lot of meetings between manufacturers and
to get in touch with distributors, show off what their products are going to be for the year. It's really not a public game show, nothing like that. But important for us.
Definitely.
So that's where they are at. What have you been doing here while they've been gone?
My biggest task has been managing the shipment of League kits.
Those are starting to go out.
Yes,
now.
they are. After a long wait, the Lord of the Rings League kits have started shipping, and actually now, today, all of them have been shipped that have been ordered.
That's great.
So they're on their way. Many people have already started receiving them, so leagues will be starting up in this coming week, and people are getting excited about it.
So here come the fireworks.
Oh,
here come the Build a Pony.
Build a Pony. You've been waiting for them. Download them with Sam.
Now they're also still available if retailers or organizers want to get in touch with you.
Definitely go to www.decipher.com/leaguekit.
Okay.
Any retailer or product champion can purchase them for $35 plus shipping. If you are not in one of those groups, please talk to your retailer or product champion and just let them know that you want to be involved in a league and have them go there.
Sounds great. Good deal.
Yeah.
Now, other things that have been kind of starting to hit the consumer and the foreign language editions of Lord of the Rings, I'm starting to hear them hit. You said you got a message from somebody over in Germany?
Yeah, apparently the guy in Germany said that he had gotten some German cards, which is kind of exciting. So
it was like a military American.
Right. Yep, he said that he couldn't really read them too well, but he liked the cards.
Well, I couldn't either, but hey.
Right.
Well, that's kind of fun. So all of you in Europe can begin to look for Lord of the Rings possibly in your native language.
Yes. Fun stuff. And maybe pretty soon we should be getting it at the Decipher store.
Yeah.
So that people can actually purchase it through the Decipher store.
Okay. Very cool. Looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
You going to collect any of them?
I don't know. It's tempting. It's tempting because they look so cool. I mean, as far as gameplay goes, I don't need them, but it would be really cool to have them.
Well, yeah, I know
there's like foils.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around the office who have tried to maintain their collection of Japanese Star Wars sets, get their Hoth and their New Hope. And there's just so many languages.
It's a big undertaking.
Maybe you try and collect like your favorite cards in as many different languages.
Yeah, and then within those foreign languages, there's the foreign language foils.
Yes.
So it's even a deeper level.
Yeah, that's just insane.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody will have them all.
I would like a Chinese cave troll though. That would be nice.
Anybody who manages to build a complete set of all the foils and all of the normal cards of all the foreign languages, they should write us.
That's money.
We'll give you web coverage.
Definitely.
Now, in the office, you've also been kind of testing the next wave of tournament format for.
Yeah, actually, since November when the game launched, people were asking for a booster draft format, and we weren't exactly sure how we were going to implement that at that point. But we've done some testing, and actually this week we will launch the new tournament guide, which will have some new modifications. And in that modification, one of the additions is a booster draft rules, so that people can draft. People seem to love that format. It takes away some of the luck involved with sealed decks and lets them control their fate. And the solution we came up with is actually pretty neat. You come with a starter deck. You can either purchase one at the store or you can bring one that's already opened. you can download the deck list from our website and build them from your own cards, so it cuts down on the cost.
Okay.
Yet you have all the cards necessary to play a seal deck, and then you draft actually booster packs at the tournament, so you can come with a theme in mind. And when Moria hits, there will be 5 starter decks to choose from.
Right.
So there will be a metagame involved in choosing which starter deck you bring, and if you want to draft the Urkai, or there'll be multiple people drafting multiple things.
You said 5. That is including the deluxe.
That is including the deluxe.
And
yes.
what about the rares that come in the other decks?
Here's how that works. Since we're allowing people to bring starter decks that are not sealed, we remove the rares.
Okay.
So if you can go to the store and just purchase a starter deck, but you have to remove the 3 rares and just stick them in your pocket.
So it is a truly level playing field going
is.
into the drafting of the boosters.
Yes, it is. But it seems to work well. It works on multiple levels. With it saves cost for people. It allows them to. There's a little metagame involved with the choosing of your pack and your starter deck, and it's fun for everybody.
Now, you were trying this out yesterday afternoon.
Yes, we did.
I heard up in the playtest room.
It was really fun. We had a drafting group of 8.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big. We're leaving it pretty wide open for tournament directors. They can draft in small groups, draft in big groups, whatever they feel is best for their playing group. We tried it in a draft group of 8. There was 4 of us trying to draft a Hobbit Nazgul deck. I was among them. There was not too much Nazgul going around, but it still worked. We drafted 5 packs, and we were able to pull plenty for a decent shadow strategy and a decent fellowship strategy. All 4 of us who were trying for the same thing felt okay with it. And then we divided into 2 smaller groups, a group of 5 and a group of 4, and we did some more drafting, and it still worked.
Okay.
Both ways were fine, and it's up to the tournament director and the individual players how big their draft groups want to be and how they want to play.
It sounds like we're able to offer a lot more freedom here than some of the draft formats of the past.
Definitely. I'm definitely an advocate of tournament director, whatever they want to do, we're there to support them and allow them some freedoms.
And you said the official rules will be kind of hitting the website next week?
They should hit Monday, I believe.
Okay. So look for them early next week, and then maybe you can run yourself a booster draft.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I am going to turn now to another last detail or two, but I'll let you head on your way, Bojo.
Okay.
Thanks for sitting down to talk Lord of the Rings.
No problem.
Now, before I move on, one more very cool bit of information I'm sure all of you Lord of the Rings TCG fans are already aware of. Today, Friday, the complete card list for the Mines of Moria expansion went up on the website. So now you can see all of the card titles, and that is available right now. From now until the set's release, we are putting up images from the set daily on the website. You can get your fix of Mines of Moria. I have seen a lot of strategy written on the Game Players Network website. A lot of people have been discussing it on the Lord of the Rings discussion BBS, so there's really a lot of buzz starting to build about Mines of Moria. I kind of can't wait to see how it impacts the tournament scene. But there you have it. Peruse the card list and start making your guesses as to how things are going to work. Now, I didn't want to let Kyle, being out for the week, stop me from giving my weekly Trek anecdote of sorts, so I wanted to share another little tidbit about motion pictures. I know I say this every week, but I'm going to say it again. The set is still not complete, and it still hasn't gone to approval, so there are some pretty serious limitations on what information I'm able to share with you. So I've seen people asking on the board, when's the card list coming? When do we get spoilers? And it's just not that time yet because we're still working on it. But I'm very excited to, for you guys to get your look at it because it's been a fun set to work on. Very different in tone from some of the other material we've worked recently. I don't want to say the gameplay is necessarily Star Wars in nature, but the way we approach the set has had to be, because traditionally, we work on a Star Trek set, and we have hundreds and hundreds, literally hundreds of hours of footage that we could use. Here, the focus being on just the 9 movies, and then on the one Voyager episode flashback. Not to suggest that the 18 hours or so of footage that amounts to is limiting, but compared to the hundreds of hours we traditionally have, it is a different set of rules. So in some ways we have to approach this like a Star Wars set was approached, and some of the cards are a little more conceptual in nature than literal. They just kind of take a different feel that way. I did also want to let Klingon fans know that this set is featuring more Klingon personnel cards and ship cards than any expansion that we have ever done. This is the most since Premiere, and so fans of the Klingon affiliation should definitely go nuts for this set. There's a whole new movie-era Klingon deck type that can be played, and should be a lot of fun for people who like blowing stuff up, because, you know, what beats a ship that can fire when it's cloaked, right? So, small tidbit, but, you know, again, I kind of have to dull this out as small tidbits because that's about all I have to offer you at this point. I really can't make any promises about when we're going to start to reveal more information, but thanks for your interest, and stay tuned. And with that, I will leave you for this broadcast of RFD. Hopefully next week we'll have Kyle back, and we'll be back to our normal bantery selves. Until then, have a good weekend.